So while you're looking at your bike, the B in the ABC quick check is looking at your brakes. You want to make sure that your brake pads haven't worn out, that they're aligned nicely with the wheel, and that when you pull the brake lever, you get a nice firm brake where the brake lever isn't hitting the bottoming out against the handlebars. You also want to know that your brakes aren't rubbing and dragging on your wheel just while you're riding. If your brake pads are out of alignment, then you would just use generally an Allen key to make that adjustment. Most often it will be the 5mm Allen key, but it will depend on your specific brakes. For the brake pads themselves, you want them to hit squarely on the rim, not too high so they're hitting the tire, and not low beneath the rim. You want them following the curve of the rim and not skewed. So it's as simple on this style of brakes. These are V brakes, and these are very common, but you may have different brakes on your bike. You would loosen that bolt, and then you can adjust the position of the brake pad up, down. You can change the angle. And again, you really just want it to be quite square with the rim. There's certainly nuances to this, just as with most things, but the basic premise is that you want it to be nicely lined up with the rim. And then secure it. And then when you pull the brakes, you have a good brake pull with no rubbing. While you're looking at your brake pads, you want to check the brake pad itself to make sure it's not too worn out. Certainly if you've got brake issues where your brakes used to work, it might just be that your brake pads have worn out. You can also look at your cable tension, which is pinched by this bolt right here. So if we loosen this bolt, we can pull the cable tighter or make it looser. And then you also have spring tension screws, which is just the centering of the brake pad one way or the other. And to adjust those, you would just use your Phillips screwdriver, and you would just tighten this screw to pull the brakes this way, or loosen it to pull the brakes the other way.